guys! What's up world? Welcome to another online session. It's the first weekend of December at dito sa Kenn TV ay handog namin sa inyo ating mga inspiring kentuhan na kapupulutan ng aral at inspirasyon. And for our first online session this season of loving and sharing and Christmas season, isang inspiring guest ang ating makakasama dahil isa po siya sa mga very fortunate and privileged na nakapasa sa pinakabago or pinaka-recent na licensure exam for doctors. So guys, let's welcome Dr. J.M. Dangane. Hi, Doc J.M. Thank you very much, Doc J.M., for the opportunity na binigay niyo po sa Kenn TV. I know you are adjusting because finally now we can say that you're a certified doctor.
Yes. Actually, until today, until right now, hindi pa kayo siya nag-sink in, no? Because I don't feel like maura man gihapon. Maura gud gihapon. I think naray additional na letters ako name, but I feel like I'm still the same person. So wala man ay kinahanglan gud magbag ko. Thank you.
Pero Doc JM, ikaw ba, what was your childhood dream? Maging doctor na gid ba ang imong dream or goal bisan katong bata pa ka, or naakailahi na dream and then it turned out to be parang an blessing in disguise or an accident na na-lead ka into the medical field?
Short story lang, no. If I remember, kita nga 90s, I consider myself as a 90s kid man.
Yes.
Din, no? And di ba during the 90s, di ba grabe man ginang Jollibee when they put out toys.
Yes.
Kanang sa ilang mga, di ba? So early late 90s, kana gina mo ang ako ang kalipayan sa ako ang sister and sa ato ang bata, no, make sure na maka-Jollibee gid me every time na idulaan. And so one of those na I look up to apart from Jollibee isang ilang security guard. Mao na akong childhood dream, mahimong security guard sa Jollibee.
Wow.
Okay. Akong childhood dream, like ang ako ang papa who is a retired PNP general, he's sort of like murag I don't know kung sa nga term nga murag dili sad disappointed pero murag nganong security guard man. Ako sad kay murag feeling nako kay ako gid silang gina-look up, no, kay murag okay ra gid kay sa ako ang kanang ang ako ang sweldo ra gid sa Jollibee kay spaghetti basta sa Jollibee jud ko mag security guard.
Basta security guard lang gid ka sa Jollibee.
But later on kanang you know pareho kita, if makadungog ta siguro bata ngayong we siguro ang first na to nga reaction is to laugh about it. And
yes.
So every time na imangutana sa ako at an early age sa 5 or 6 and then they would ask me that, makatawa sila. So ako na as a young boy, mura bitag maulaw na lang kumutubag kay ngano makatawa man sila. And so
yes.
You know, the common answer to a question na unsay mong childhood dream, it would always be almost always na murag to be a doctor, to help people. And so murag kana na lang ako ang alternative answer, no. I didn't know na after a few years I would pursue that. Kay pag human og high school wala gid ko'y plano sa ako ang I really don't know what to do with my life. Unsa nga course ako ang pilion. But a lot of people think na ay feeling ako kay kanang sabaan kay ka ana, you tend to talk a lot, you perform a lot, so they really suggest nga magmascom ko, and I'm about to take the entrance examination in Ateneo de Davao that time. But then my sisters, no, it was my dad, sabi niya nga mag-nursing na lang daw ko because two of my sisters are nursing graduates. And
okay.
Mag-nursing na lang ko para wala na yung expenses sa books so that they can just pass on their books to me.
Yes.
But it was my sisters nga nag-ingin nga no, whatever happens, ayaw pag-nursing. Basically because they know how tiring it was. No? Kapoy gid kaayo ang nursing and they told me na ayaw pareha sa amo ang kay kapoy gid kaayo. And so,
But what was the turning point that convinced you na I will take on this challenge?
again, it was them who suggested niya, instead nga mag-nursing, mag-medtech ko.
Mm-mm.
So pag medtech na ako, actually wala ko idea sa course, but I was able to finish it. And I eventually passed the boards, and then I worked in St. Luke's Medical Center in Global City. But then, I realized na murag, I don't think murag makaya na ko, na naalang ko inside the laboratory, because I feel like there's something in me na ganahan ko mas dool sa mga pasyente, na mas ganahan ko maka-communicate with them, mas ganahan ko sa interaction with the patients. And somehow, if you're a medical technologist, medyo limited siya. So ana ko na, what if I pursue medicine? Kung capable man sad financially, then why not try to pursue it? And kato, sa kaluoy sa Ginoo, nahuman man sad, and nakapasa man sa
But was there a point in that journey na marag nagmahay ka na kapoy day ni or mali day ni ang path na ako ang gitake?
Kita kailan naman ta 5 years ago, right? And even before I started working, before ko nag-medicine, you know me as I had my stints in abs-cbn.
Yes, so, artista man good na si Doc JM.
We church man good to. When I was in abs-cbn, like what I remember telling Kuya Uncle Rovic, na when he asked me na you know kanang in line with science man ang imong course, then why do you think na murag kinahanglan na ang kadiri sa abs-cbn or sa bidang COVID? And so I remember I answered it na, you know, the spotlight has always been my comfort zone. Wow, di ba? Murag yung isa. So ana ko na, you know, kay feeling man good na ko, since bata pagit kay ganahan gyud ko mo sayaw, mas nga dili ko how mo kanta, ganahan gyud ko mo perform, ganahan ko ipakita akong talent sa daghan kay tao. In short, bagga kog nawong. But kanang after that kay murag na-realize na ako na dili ang hosting stints ato that time, na-realize na ako na dili siya forever. And so I have to practice my profession sad, no? So I really
and in
have to
fairness, even though you are in the field of medicine or you're taking up that course pa before, you can still perform, you can still sing, you can still dance, you can still do hosting. So at least karon you're now a doctor, and wala ta kabalo di ba maging doctor / host / celebrity / influencer, di ba?
I think unsa na siya kanang siguro puhon, pero for now mag-try sa ko ga-establish ako ang lisod man gud ni siya, cause I'm a first generation doctor, meaning I don't have any relatives na doctor. So I think I really have to maunang challenge, because you know it's a reality sad nga. I'm not saying this nga in any ang case in all cases, no, but it's a reality nga sometimes may advantages ang if you have relatives who are doctors.
Yes.
Mom,
kasi you
dad,
have kumbaga in a way instant mentors that will guide you, or bisag bata pa ka na nakay-idea in a way, you had a glimpse of their life. Pero kani Doc JM, was there a hesitation? Because like for example, during this pandemic, di ba, very at risk ang mga frontliners. Was there a hesitation? Or at some point, naisip ba nimo na murag nagmahay ka because murag mas grabe na ang challenge that you will face now as a doctor with this situation that we have now?
You know what? I think I can relate to a lot of medical students, no, and also those na kauban ako who just took the board exam, that months ago or even until now, there was a point wherein we were all disappointed with how things are done, and ang always na mo ginaingon kay wala ko makapasa ko boards ingani nga akong trabahon, murag sa kapila na ko ka years nga nag-eskwela, nagpakalisod ingani ang setup, not just the disappointment towards those who who lead the Department of Health in that matter, no? But disappointment also to the general public. Kay daghan kay sila questions, daghan kay sila what do you call this? Daghan kay sila kanang mga theories regarding the COVID itself, kung ginakortahan lang sila sa doctors. Namurag ana ba? Namurag ako if ever na makahuman ko ani kay murag muto pa kay ang mga pasyente nako. Murag dago kay siya nga question ba, murag may pagwala na lang ko nag-doctor di ay kay murag you know, it's a difficult thing. But then again, we have to go back to the very essence of nganong misugod ni ani. And so instead of magpadala sa disappointments and stuff, I'm trying to take it as a challenge. Na
correct.
Young as I am, pag human ako, I have to help my colleagues. Na
correct.
We have to be front runners of truth and integrity sa medical field.
Amen to that, Doc JM. Kumbaga, the new generation of doctors will be like seeds na itanom, and then you will blossom into a different kind of more responsible na mga doctors and frontliners in the future. Ani Doc JM ha, grabe, bugat na ito siya na discussion. So with pila ka years with pila ni mo ka years na experience syempre sa med school, syempre kami curious me or wala ni idea about unsa ba ang mga subjects that you're going through na gina-take ninyo. So what is that one subject kaya Doc JM na if given the chance like ako or kami na nagatanaw karon, you want us to experience kaya isa ka subject sa inyong med school na ay kani marag dapat ninyo ni siya ma-apilan na klase or ma-experience na klase, what would it be and why?
Daghan kaayo, but I think one of it's something personal, no. One of the most memorable gid kay nga experience ako. This was during my 4th year clerkship, wherein we get to have 36 hours na duty sa hospital.
Straight?
And I think yes, 36 hours. Oh my
gosh. Okay.
So kato na time I think tulumi ato na clerk in the public hospital in Cebu. And since public hospital siya, it's understandable na daghan kaayo good,
gabi ang stress.
Daghan kay pasyente gyud.
Oh my gosh.
And the subject that I'm talking about was obstetrics and gynecology, OB. It's something na murag syempre dili familiar sa ako because I'm not really familiar with the female reproductive tract. Kay dili man siya pero sa ato ang may question mo tan-aw ra ka sa ilalom. No, wala man tani dako with the female reproductive tract. So sometimes it's really difficult to imagine. However, when I was on the 36-hour duty, ang mga residents on duty that time was also from CIM. So, medyo familiar na sila sa ako and they sort of trust me na kibaw mi nga kaya na nimo. So, I think that there was 15 beds dito sa labor room, and then per bed 4 to 5 na ma'am. Nagdungan na sila labor.
Sabay sila labor. Oh my God.
Yes, gadungan na sila labor, and then there are only 2 residents. One is na dito sa admitting section to public hospital. So they keep on coming. As in, sige ra gid sila sulod na walay undang. And then one resident is nag-CS siya sa taas. And so if na ay mga anak, it's either muhawa ang resident na ga-admit or mutabang.
Or ikaw.
And so tulong actually that's what happened. So nahitabo ato kaya kung kauban naga-monitor siya sa galabor, and then when I started to put my fingers there para i-check, touch na nako ang hair sa baby. Anak ko dok mga anak na. And you can see nga kapoy na kaayo siya, and then ang iyang I can remember ang iyang yung ingon sa ako. Kaya na nimo. So I was like, okay. So mura bitaw kana bitaw tanan imuhang gistadihan sa libro, now you have to do it. Although I get to see it in practice, lahi man gud nang ikaw na. So
yes.
On that night, I think I have 15 or 16 deliveries nga ako ang nagpaanak.
Oh my gosh,
And
grabe. So 16 ka mga nadugang na tao sa population.
That was non-stop. Like sige ra kog bira paanak.
Grabe, anak pa more.
I'm not saying na I'm not trying to justify how the OBs or some doctors in public hospitals with their attitude kanang usahay bitaw kanang
medyo irritable sila.
But dili sila medyo irritable gid sila, and so mura bitaw ako gani nga it's just on that day, on that 36 hours na nagsigi kog paanak diret-diretso unsa na lang kaha sila. I'm not saying na it's good. Now, sometimes we tend to be rude to the patients. Kaya usahay mang good kanang na ako'y pasyente na kapila na nimo nga bata, kanang ikaunom na dok, murag ikaunom na, murag maka-frustrate siya na as much as you want to empathize with them, as much as you want to help with them, usahay kay naagi instances na murag nganong mag-anak pa ka nya, di pa siya ganahan magpa-concern siya, magpaligate ba,
paligate, yes. Grabe.
So, murag, and I also have patients na mga 18, 19, so murag
grabe. Doc, na-stress ko, Doc. Naminaw si mo, Doc. So, panawagan sa tanan, dito magsigig, buntis.
I mean I don't have any problems with that because sometimes ang mga babies are blessings with the mga bata. These are angels,
amen to that.
But as much as possible, if you don't have the means nga na ipa-dede sa tong mga anak, mapaskola tong mga anak, pugong-pugong sa ta.
Doc, unsa na lang ang mga lockdown babies coming your way, Doc?
Exactly. If it started in March, actually among gina-predict na karon. No, among gina-predict karon.
Karon na ang season. Karon na ang season sa mga lockdown babies. Paabutan na gid sila until 2021 na siya. Oh my God. Pero kanido you mentioned na grabe you survived the 36 hours straight na duty, and for sure dili lang ka na imong mga na-experience. So kami magod na mga non-doctors or mga non-med peeps, syempre namin maginatawag na comfort food pag stress nami sa among mga life. Murag unsa pud among ginabuhat. Pero kamo balik ikaw as a doctor or while taking the med school, while taking your internship, unsa bang mga gino-consider na survival food? Dili na ni siya comfort food. Dili na ko survival food na ni siya na murag mo nimong on the go food pagka ng grabe 36 hours straight duty, and then this food will make you happy. Make you happy. Ako lang explain now sa first sa among school magud or I think in tanang schools in first 3 years sa school, although namo yung mga once in a while na mga duty, academics ra gid na siya. So naara gid mo sa school, no? Sige mo eskwela, murag college ba? Eskwela niya usahay na i-duty, eskwela na i-duty. So kana almost every time nga na ay exams, after exams na mo ang comfort food, no? And usually ang among comfort food yun is mag-indulge gid mi og kanang mga ako personally hamo indulge yung pizza gyud. Sinang pizza gyud. Pizza. With pineapple. Okay? Pizza with pineapple. Okay.
But katong sa latter part ng kaning clerkship na maginatawag kaning 4th year, kana akong gi-mention nga 36 hours, no? Until sa among 5th year internship, milk tea gyud.
Okay, milk tea is life.
Milk tea is life gyud. Because again, as I unsa mo English? Mo akong giingon ganina, 36 hours man gud usahay man gud wala na mo'y pahuway. Yes. And of course, if you get to sit down and eat, that will take a lot of time. Imagine kung nagkaon ka dito niya mo tatay mo hata ng pasyente mo rag ulaw bitaw kaayo.
Correct. So, at least ang grab na lang og milk tea.
Pinakapaspas. Yes, pinakapaspas siya nga igora ka mo sip niya after an hour na sad nimo balikan imong milk tea kay daghan na sa kay pasyente. So actually dili siya cliche. dili gid siya cliche, true story gid na siya na usahay water break sip na lang gid sa milk amo ang break gid. So di gid siya lalim. But,
wala pud ta kabalo,
when you get to
guys.
encourage your
Years
patient.
from now, naana pud na yung milk tea franchise si Doc JM. Why not, Doc? Push na yan.
Puhon.
Okay, Doc,
Ganahan
from that very heavy discussion, diri na po sa medyo light na punta ng mga light na punta ng mga chikahan. So tanan na lang, sige na lang heavy discussion, di ba? Kani Doc, nisulti kong light ha, pero do you think, Doc, na ang love life is relevant for empowerment?
I think
Kasi marag ang goal bagod sa tanan, Doc, is kailangan ako magka-love life, marag nag-new normal na lang. Wala pagyapon ko yung love life.
I think wait lang, mag-short story ko kay light lang kay ni. Before ko ni uli, seryoso ni gikan ko Starbucks. Shameless plug. Dili ni sponsor ha. It was because kanang nagtry ko og basa-basa because tomorrow I'll have an exam. Nagbasa-basa ko dito and the barista ni doon siya na sir, may nagpapabigay po ng cake, and I said wala ko nag-order og pastry kay basig makabayad ko, wala ba ako kwarta, wala pa ba ako sweldo. So ako na unsa may nahatag ana siya na basta may nagpapabigay po, umalis na ng store. Love life ni ay ha.
Oh my gosh.
So, murag makaingon ka ba na murag kapoy kaayo mag-unsa, kapoy kaayo na murag if you're career-oriented, perhaps dili siya important. But lami ang feeling sa ma-in love.
Yes.
And although, dili ko kaila, basi dahil, di ba, basig ISIS dahil ito siya or terrorist or whatever. We can never tell. But the mere fact that, na murag feeling niyo, important ko for a few minutes today. Murag lami ang feeling yun. And so, what more pa kaya if you are, if the stars align sa imong career na you have a good career, you have a good hospital ko asa ka nagtrabaho, okay imong pasyente, and at the same time, someone is inspiring. Hindi ba mas lami mo trabaho knowing
I
that
think that's
after that
that's really mara siya, yes, you mentioned na pakonsuelo na lang siya for those people na very goal-oriented, na ang focus nimo sa imong life is work, career, achieve this, achieve that. And then without minding na magka-love life ka and all. And then suddenly, click lang na ay mga paandar na mga pabigay ng cake. Sana all.
Yeah. I want to reiterate lang kay basta misunderstood ko sa atong viewers nga unsa siya kanang is it a necessity? No, definitely not. But if you go through a lot, from hospital 36 hours nga duty, daghan kay nahitabo, you are physically, mentally, and psychologically drained. It's really good na you go home and someone welcomes you na it doesn't necessarily have na mangutana sa imuha kung unsang nahitabo for the day, kanang mangutana lang sa imuha ni kaon na ka. Murag ana ba ta wow, diba? So baka naman nananawagan kami. baka naman.
Yeah, so why not
click the link below.
Yes, PM is the key, guys. Mao lang pud na kung mapansin pud lagi, 'di ba? Pero na lang siya, siguro it's a pakonsuelo na lang to those people na kanang like na mga struggles or really focused on their career, na dili na to i-deprive sa ila. Huwag niyo i-deprive sa amin ang feeling na kiligin or may love life.
Oo.
Kung si Miss Everything nga nakahatag ng Mr. Everything, tayo pa ba?
True. Yes.
Paano ka ni Doc JM? Very serious kaayo ni siya na question. I think this is a life-changing question. So, ready na ba ka ni Doc?
Patay. No.
So, Doc JM,
GG.
Doc JM, why do birds suddenly appear?
I think it's nito bag jud. Ambot ko kay because I think Wait lang, di ko kahuna-una.
Kasi nagatry magud ta maging wholesome sa atong pagtubag, Doc.
Oo. Because I believe in the saying that ibon man may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak, and I thank you. Walay gud akong answer, pero sige na lang.
I think kailangan yun po na to sa high kulungon ang mga birds para ma-enjoy na to sila.
Pwede, pero depende.
And then let go of them after. Parang Doc JM, to close our Kenntuhan, no? What is your message to your future self?
Ang ako ang message sa akong future self is, I think the very same message sa ako ang self 10 years ago when I was about to choose my course in college, no. Whatever you do it with passion, do it with integrity, and do it according to God's will.
Amen to that, Doc JM. And I hope and wala po takabalo 5 or 10 years from now naapaghihapon ng ato ang video karon na tong conversation, and then you will look back to this video and then you will realize na it happened again after 10 years, and in another 10 years mao gyapon ang imong gusto isulti sa imong sarili. Thank you very much, Doc JM, sa imong time.
It's my pleasure.
Grabe, ko kabalo lang mo, guys, kung ikapila ni na isbog na interview, and before pa na din na interview na ganun pa ang mga challenges. Pero at least na-push lagi na to siya. Doc JM, everyone is curious na sa imuha. So baka nila pwedeng i-follow sa imong mga social media accounts?
You can follow me on first and foremost kanilang ang social media accounts, kaya apparently daghan kayo gayus akong photos, and they are asking for GCash. So again, ang social media tinuod, someone was asking me if nangayo kong kwarta. Wala ko'y kwarta, but I won't ask you. So again, ako ang social media accounts lang is on you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JM Dangane, and on Facebook also, JM De La Cruz Dangane. Tutulong.
Wala nagapangayo og kwarta si Doc JM. Ang ready niya, actually kaya niya manghatag og love and advice and service sa inyong tanan. So, thank you very much, Doc JM, sa imuhang time, and good luck sa imuhang new career and new challenge, and keep on inspiring ang mga future pod nato na mga doctors.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Big Kayo.
Thank you, Doc.
And I hope in next time magstorya pa ta, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Face to face. Ay, dili na lang ko, Doc. Dili na ko gusto magkita ta in person or magstorya, Doc. Kay basin by that time, naapoy mo hatag sa imuha og cake na pod, tapos sa ako awala. Ingitera.
Okay. Ako ra i-share. Don't worry.
And guys, don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook. That's KennTV. At abangan nyo po ang ating bagong YouTube channel. Post ko pa dito sa ating Facebook page ang ating bagong YouTube channel. So, know your purpose, live your purpose, and just love, love, love. Abangan nyo po ang ating mga exciting Kenntuhan this whole month of December. Bye! Advance Merry Christmas and stay safe! Thank you, Doc JM. Good luck and Merry Christmas!
Bye.
Happy New
Merry
Year. Thank you,
Christmas.
Doc.
Amping mo tanan.